So let's continue from where you stopped. So you were healthy, and that was how you.
I was climbing 6,000 meters mountains like every week. I was like in super shape.
6,000 meters.
Yeah.
Mountains.
Yeah.
Wow.
So it's like twice the amount of temple.
Oh my goodness.
So it was that during time. At the time, I was in very good shape.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was eating like the Bolivian and Peruvian, and it was
Good food.
good food, spicy food,
Nice.
real good spicy, not like vinegar spicy, but good spicy.
Amazing.
And I know it's kind of weird, but I lost weight over there, and not that I was very big before, but I climbing mountains made me so in shape.
Movement.
Yeah.
And that's very good for mental health as well.
Oh, yeah. If I would not have been sick over there, I would probably still be there climbing mountains, because that was all my life. Like,
Wow.
I found like happiness in climbing mountains, being with people. I was maybe drinking a bit too much, but this is another story
For another day.
for another day. I was young, so but I had so much fun. Exploration, going to valley where there's dinosaur track, and caves where there's painting, and it's like, yeah,
Exploration.
exploration.
I love that.
Yeah.
Why I'm saying that is because these days a lot of young people are glued to their phone. They explore in the phone.
Yes.
But when I think of my own childhood, I tell my kids I didn't miss anything because I was outdoors playing and exploring a whole lot. Like, you play with the sand, it gets in your hair. Like, we love that play, So thank you, and thank you for coming to Her Mentality. And believe it or not, you guys are the first official guests launching Her Mentality. We have 3 brand voices. The wellness voice, we have Jerry Mundo representing that. We have the community business voice. Marilyn of the Airdrie Regional Chamber of Commerce is representing that. And we have bold leadership. Simisola Obasan, the councillor, is representing that pillar. So having you here, and I heard from the grapevine that you guys are the Business Award of the Year.
Yeah.
How does that feel?
Humbling.
Weird, but very cool.
Yeah. So that brings me to the beginning. How did it all start? And why pest control?
Okay.
You started it.
All right. Yeah, I started it because I have no clue what pest control was. I had a business in Quebec. I'm from Quebec, and I had like 22 employees.
Wow.
Doing quite nicely, but not making any money. At the time, the economy in Quebec was not very good, and it was struggling. My wife, her health was very affected by that because of the stress, and eventually I had family here that was doing a pest control company, and they offered me a job. And I'm like, well, I have a job. I have a business. But after 2 or 3 times he offered me, Josiane, my wife, she says, well, why don't you just maybe consider it? Like, we can sell the business. And so eventually I decided to sell my business over there and make no money out of it. Decided to move to Alberta. I knew Alberta, so it was not like but my kids, they didn't know Alberta. I think it was like a real like mystery for them. My wife, she had no clue where Alberta was and how it was here. But as soon as they came, we went to the mountains and introduced them to the magnificent mountains. And I think it was, at first they said, well, it's just mountains. But I think that changed since then.
Yeah. So how old was JS then?
I was 15.
Oh, wow. Nice. That's a while back.
Yeah.
So you have seen your dad consistently grow the Pest Control Guy.
From scratch, with nothing,
Yeah.
just himself.
Tell me about that. How did it feel for you watching him as a kid?
It was good. He's always had businesses even in Quebec, so I got to see him always kind of as a business owner, but seeing him build it from scratch, like just himself, And then, the first guy came along, and then me just as an assistant. And now to see to where it is now, it's been cool. And see him like change and go like, from making a mistake to making a really good thing, and seeing how they all connect together to this big old puzzle.
You just talked about making a mistake. I want to just step on that for a bit. A lot of people see successful business or successful people, and nobody remembers that they've been through the waters, the deep wading waters. Can you tell us an experience?
I'm so happy that you asked that question. Because everybody is asking me, oh, how did you get to be so successful? And
Yeah.
some people try to start their own business and they think it's easy. And it's like, well, it could be easy, but most of the time it doesn't start there.
Yes.
Like my life started like when I had my first business was at 19 years old. And I crushed it in about 6 months.
Wow.
And I was owing $30,000 to my uncle that I borrowed, and it's like I still owe him that money.
Yeah.
Can you imagine? It's like it's not always easy.
Yes.
And then I started. I bought my father's business, and it was a meat shop, and he had a special system where you could buy your meat and you paid per month, and it was very successful. And I'm a very imaginative guy, and I have so much ways to think and try to do stuff. I brought this company from 350 to 1.3 million in a space of 7 months.
Wow.
But it comes with
Challenges.
struggles. And then I had to close it because I could not manage the growth. And so you cannot imagine, like, you're 30 years old and you just like rolling like thunder. It's like everything goes fast, and then suddenly he says, why I don't have money in my bank account? And why they call for 20 grand? Oh, another 50 grand. What is going on? And it's just because you manage
Yes.
the growth, and then you crush your business. And this is kind of difficult and to get through this, but I'm not the kind of guy who stop. And the day after I closed, I started another business in landscaping and
Wow.
snow removal.
That's
I
good.
started with absolutely no money because I'm not the kind of guy who's going to screw people up.
Yes.
And to start my own business, I said I put all the money I had, I gave them back, and then I start again with almost near zero. And but I bought like a machine, an aerator for $500, and here we go. I was doing door to door and doing this, having enough money to buy my first truck to do snow removal during the winter. Sold and it went on for 7 years. I was doing quite well. We had 22 employees,
Wow.
but not making money. It's like it's difficult at the time to make
Yeah.
money in Quebec. So that's where I decided to come to have an offer here. But I also, when we closed that business, it was not meant to be closed. So when I decided to cut it off, there was some leftover that it's like another, I would say another failure. Even if we grow it very fast, and I have a good quality, I can grow something very fast.
That's your gift.
But managing was maybe not my forte. So it's like, this is where I decided to work for somebody. Then I look at him, and eventually we decided to part it, and I started my own business.
Yes.
My wife, when we arrived in Alberta, she says, promise me you're not going to start a business. I promise you. But after 5 years, she says, okay, I relieve you for the promise. You start your business. And I decided to be more moderate in my ways. So see, if I didn't have all those, the first one I failed because I was not able to go get some customers. The second one, I had too much customers, but I have not enough knowledge to manage it. Then the third one, I had a good manage, and I had the management, and I had the possibility to get the customer, but the market was low. I could not make money out of it. So it's like it was not worth it. And I should have stopped that before, but I didn't have the knowledge to stop it. And when I arrived here, now I had the way to get some customers. I had the way to manage it, And I created a market where I can make a bit of money out of it. So it's like, I could not have done that. I know it's a long story to explain why we became Business of the Year. It's just because of that. It's like failure. And some people will look at me and says, well, you stumble and you're not good. You make mistakes. I'm like, yes. And Michael Jordan make more mistake than he did some good thing, but he won championship.
Yes.
So why? Because he tried. He never stopped. And this is where I think the story of the Pest Control Guy is that we never stop.
Yeah.
It's not because we had some bad stuff in front of us that we stop. No, we just go through it. We think about it. Now I have my son. Now he was pretty humble. He's now the chief operator.
Congratulations, Chief Operator JS.
Thank you. But just to talk about what I've seen him do with the business and what is good advice, I think he's realized where his weaknesses are and where his strengths are, and he's given roles to other people to complement his weaknesses.
Beautiful.
So he understood, okay, there's certain areas where I'm not as good, I'm not as imaginative, let me hire somebody or let me give somebody that's their strength.
Yes.
And I think that together has brought it where it's more complete and it runs on all facets, not just the one, is because he's got the right people in the right places and he put himself in the right place, and he doesn't have to deal too much with those weaknesses. So
this is what we call the SWOT analysis in business. So that's where you have your strengths, your weaknesses, your opportunities and threats. So all the failures, the stories of failures that some would think should break them down, are things you learned from, and you were able to compartmentalize them and say, these are my strengths, these are my weaknesses, these are the opportunities I see, and these are the threats that I see. And then, from what I'm hearing JS say, you kind of mitigated all that risk by getting the right people in. And now we see Pest Control Guy growing. I want to ask you guys about your involvement in community. What sparks your involvement in community? Again, there is something I know we call the corporate social responsibility, organization. Every organization has a CSR wing. And to be honest, I know my kids, when I say the Pest Control Guy, they know your voice on radio. Hi, I'm Antoine. I'm the Pest Control Guy. So, everybody knows Antoine. That's what we say. Mom, everybody knows Antoine. So, if I get my kid here now, they're like, this is Antoine? It's a big deal. They're going to love you. Now, in terms of community involvement, what has helped you? What motivates you to give back?
That's another story. When I was failing, it was not always very easy.
Yes.
But they always have people around me helping. Like I had some box of food delivered to my door.
Yes.
And I had some people come to me and give me a pat in behind my shoulder and says, it's fine. You're gonna be fine. Just continue to walk. All this that never happened alone.
Yes.
I got chill just at thinking because I have so many things that happen, but it never happened alone. It comes with, I believe that God direct everything.
Yes.
And it did all my life. And it's now impossible for me to say I'm gonna be selfish.
Exactly.
It's like I want to give that back.
Exactly.
It's like when I go to her house and the lady is crying because she got bed bugs and you say it's $1,000 and she now start crying because she doesn't have the money.
Yes.
But she needs the treatment done.
Yes.
And when I see the distress and I can talk to that person, then I'm like, what is really going on?
Yeah.
And it says, well, I just lost my husband, and it's like this is all over this, and I have a problem with money, and it's like okay, let's start by one thing. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
At the core, I think we see ourselves more as stewards. Like we're given the money, and then we want to give it back. It reflects a little bit of his heart, my heart, where we'd like to see other people get things. We like to see other people thrive. We like to see, we like to share knowledge, like not just money, but we love to talk about things and stuff like that. And I think
smiles. It's like, what is the most beautiful things we can see in this world right now?
Yeah.
It's a smiley face. It's like, why do I support like sport team, because when my son was playing football, there was teams that were there was business that were giving like $500 so they can have a T-shirt with the name of the company, and these kids were like like full of smile, and you see those T-shirts 2 years later because they're proud of their team, and it's like, why?
Yes.
It doesn't cost much to put smiles on the face of somebody.
Or these little kids, we do a lot of events where we give like big gifts, like good toys,
Yes.
like good toys,
Yeah.
not just like a drawing.
Yes.
And just to see those faces is really cool.
Yeah, that's that's
I totally understand the feeling because I also founded a nonprofit, and part of what we do that in Nigeria. And so when the volunteers on ground go to the displaced camps and they just give gifts to little children. 1 year on, we had them tell us the story of how it was. The smiles. They said the smile is enough to keep them going back
I know.
to do
I
what
love
they
it.
do. And right here, you talked about community, especially exactly what you said was my own experience too. Had a very rough patch. But what I found was that on a particular day, I was doing something called the Hamper of Hope for the community. On that particular day, I got a knock on my door. I just moved from a crazy situation, and 4 boxes of things donated to me and my children.
nice.
So that is community.
Yeah.
The power of community. It's just keep giving. Don't even expect it comes back to you. So I'm really grateful for you, what you guys do in the community. Now, Antoine, everything you've said, JS too, I see you guys being mentors. Do you have a mentorship program?
No,
You might
actually,
need to add that to your because
I have a mentorship program. He's my first student.
and he's doing very well too. The reason I ask that is because the youths. I am very passionate about the youths of in this city because they are going to be the future.
Yeah.
They are the future of tomorrow.
Yes.
And I have seen how technology, they are facing a lot of challenges aside technology, not just technology, but some that we didn't face. Things were a lot easier in our time. Well, I'm not old, but things were a lot easier, than now. I am looking for what advice we have for the young person listening. Probably somebody in high school having a very hard time saying, you know what, I just want to drop off. I don't want. Some people are out of school and they don't want to do 9 to 5. They want to run their own businesses. So what advice do you have for such people?
You want to start?
Sure. I've been learning, I've been tinkering because I grew up with technology. So
Yeah.
I'm not like him. I've been tinkering with a few things and learning, and the best advice I would say is don't let technology like hinder your progress. Like, you can scroll on Instagram and Facebook or, X. And I mean, I do it sometimes too. But I think technology can be a big crutch, but I think it can be an awesome asset. Like, with all this AI stuff coming up and all these things that you can automate, like whether for business or for work or like, make your job easier, make your life easier at home, like use AI just to make a diet. So you don't have to worry about what to make for dinner or something. And I think just try to use technology to make yourself better, to make your life easier so you can learn more, so you can focus on other things, you can build a business quicker, you can help somebody because you have more time on your hands. But don't focus too much on like scrolling and that.
Yeah.
Everywhere.
Okay, you talked about growing your business. From the lessons we've learned, give me 3 things you want a youth to take away. I'm saying youth. That's because I want them to start thinking out of the box. Yeah, some people are born for 9 to 5. Some people are not born for 9 to 5. So what 3 advices would you give to a youth?
I'll give the first one. To me, probably the biggest thing I've noticed, and I'm online a lot, and I listen to a lot of people that are popular and very famous and have made it. Hard work.
Awesome.
it's very, very rare, if not ever. Like even influencers that you see on TikTok, like these TikTok kids, they work hard. You know, filming videos every single day and creating content or building a business or hard work. Even in a 9 to 5, if you want to go up the ladder, if you want, hard work is important. It's a good skill to have. It's good. It'll bring you places. It'll bring you above everybody else. Bosses see somebody who works harder than somebody else. A manager will see that.
Yeah.
You get more results. That's probably.
Yeah. And another advice that I would love to give to a youth or not is the own advice I gave myself like about 6 months ago, and is to erase all the social media from my phone. And I save at least 2 hours a day just by scrolling. And it made it a totally different view of life. I saw myself like 20 years before when I could see what is going on around me. And it's very...
See the difference.
You see the difference.
Yes.
But I found that for me, I was an addicted without feeling addicted.
Yes.
And it was hard to stop at first. And then I know addiction is always on the wrong path to success.
Yeah.
So take a choice. This is a very good choice. Put that away sometime. You know, it's like maybe not all the time, but sometimes you have to put it away. Yeah. And especially if it's not to create something, put that away.
Yes.
It's like creation is the source of everything you can create in a business. If you lose this because you're focused somewhere else, you're going to lose everything. The third thing is connected to this is read the book Rich Dad Poor Dad. Read a book that's going to create in you some desire that you don't know, that you never known, or you don't even know. Yeah. Listen to podcasts that's going to elevate you to another level.
Yes.
This is the thing that we don't do anymore. And I think this is the best advice. And I would say a 3.A, a 3.B.
Tell me.
Say, please start talking to people around you.
Yes.
This is ignoring, connection. My son used the word networking.
Yeah.
I prefer the word connection.
Yes.
Because connection brings you closer to a person. Networking is most of the time you give your card, 5 seconds elevator speech. We need connection. He was telling me about the place where he went to a networking event, but he connected with one person, and they're still friends today. And this guy is like awesome, and he brings so much knowledge in JS life.
Yes.
And connection.
That's for me, it's a very big thing. Connection. I don't play with connection. I love connecting with people. So, and I also want to talk about the mobile phone thing you talked about. Sorry, I'm dwelling on it too. Really, it's not just for the youths. No. It's for we, the adults too.
I'm 56.
Yes. I'm 43 and I'm checking myself too. Like recently, I went through the same thing and I'm like, you have to put this device away.
Yeah.
You have to. And truly, it's only when you put it away that you see the difference. You're like, I'm wasting time. Yeah. 2 hours of my day is on this stuff, right? So fantastic.
I'm going to show you something.
Tell me, show me.
If I do this, what do I see? This thing. Mm-hmm. If I put it down, what do I see?
Me.
Exactly. I see you. So now I can connect. I can talk to you. I can go forward. But if I look at my phone, it doesn't bring me nowhere.
Exactly. Exactly. Yes. Now one more thing.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go back to my childhood. And this is a practical question about what you do. Growing up, if we find a pest in the house, like a rat in the house, the first thing I do is I'm going to scream, Dad!
Yep.
And he was, there's a rat. Where did it go? He would say there. He would say, that's it. Run upstairs. He will call my big brothers. I had like 3 big brothers. He will position them in different parts of the house. You stay there. You stay there. You stay there. You stay there. The traps don't work for these rats anymore. I tell you.
No.
So, and then it's like a battle downstairs. I'm like, Dad, have you caught it yet? Have you caught it yet? Don't come down. It's over there. So why I'm bringing this story is, how do you guys do what you do, especially when the place is infested with like rats or rodents or something? Is there a special technology you use? I'm not asking for your trade secret, but
Poison. Like we do have chemicals. Like
Yeah.
I think a misconception of, and I had that too before I was in the
Yeah.
industry, but I think a misconception is like, okay, you have mice in your house, and they think like we're gonna pick them one by one and remove them. No. We do have poison. Like we do have things that we can do where they're engineered in a way where they can just get rid of the problem. So yeah, of course, sometimes we'll see some stuff, and some places are worse than others. But overall, like we don't, like when, for example, like we spray for spiders, like I don't take the spiders from your house and no. Like I spray and sometimes they fall on my head. And yeah, it's not the greatest.
I can see like in my head, like there's about 40 person right now. They're just shaking their shoulder.
I know. A spider on my head. No.
My wife does not like bugs at all.
Yes.
It was a while ago, and this is a pretty funny story, but I was laying in bed and I was watching a movie. We have a TV in our room, and I just hear, "Oh my goodness." And it's maybe like 10 o'clock at night, and I'm like, "What?" She's like, "There's a bug in the bathroom." I'm like, "Oh, okay." And then I just keep watching, and then maybe a minute goes by. Are you gonna come kill it? And I'm like, well, I'm laying in bed, and she's like, "It's your job." I'm like, okay, fine.
You know, because I guess when you're off work, you're off work.
Well, it's just one bug, like, whatever.
Exactly. Like any other person, you know. Now, one last question. How do you take care of yourself in terms of wellness, in terms of food, exercise? What is it that keeps you going? Because you can't keep doing the great things you do.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we need to be in shape first.
Yeah.
So, from the wellness aspect, how is that going for you guys?
I'm gonna start with that. It's very simple. The reputation of people who do pest control, they're big, fat guys most of the time, or very tiny. I have a lot of tiny guys. But most of the time, it's just we're always on the road. We eat, it's like what is on our hand, but you cannot sustain that forever. So it's like I lost 65 pounds in the last since January because I was like 315 pounds, and that was way too much. I could not like live properly. I had pain. And I decided to do the carnivore diet, like only salt and beef. And I did that for 13 weeks, lost most of my weight there. And I feel way better. And I know. And why I did that is very simple. It's like I got my sons are the love of my life.
Yeah.
And they have now grandkids.
Oh, are you a grandfather?
I'm a grandfather, so
That's so
he just got like his second 4 days ago.
What?
Sunday. Yeah.
Congratulations.
Have it up, bro.
And so basically, this is just so precious. And I
Yes.
said, if I'm not in shape, how can I enjoy their presence? It's like you want me to go on the ground and play, and it's like,
Yes.
"No, wait for me, I'm coming." It's like it's very difficult. It's like when you're overweight, it's too much.
Yeah.
And that's why I decided to lose some weight and try to be more like healthy. But I always eat kind of well. It's just like sometimes the stress, and the busyness of life just
Yes.
bring you that undisciplined.
Yes.
But I always try to have good discipline, and one of them is sleep early, wake up early, eat like most of the time well.
Mhm.
I maybe eat a bit too much sometimes, but that's
That's okay.
I think, yeah, exactly. So, but I need to reduce those. This is a little discipline, And most of the time, also, what we need to do is take some time to relax and think. It's like just breathe. So
Yes.
just like, please, I'm talking to everyone here right now. It's like, yes, you in your in your kitchen.
Yes.
I know you're busy. I know you got so much stuff to do, but
Yes.
I want you to remember that life it's meant to be lived,
Correct.
not just do stuff and responsibility.
Yes.
Take some time today. Just hug somebody. Tell him, do you love him? Think about it. It's
Yeah.
like, for me, this is just another step to be a better person for the people around you
Correct.
and live happy.
Yes.
The mental clarity, I like the relaxing and taking time. There's guys in the companies, and sometimes they can get really overwhelmed and stuff with the stress or getting all the phone calls. And, I tell them, like, try to find, nobody's productive when they're overwhelmed.
Correct.
Nobody's productive when they're overstimulated.
Yeah.
And it happens. Like, everybody has different levels and but just try to find whatever works for you. Like, even sometimes it's just go take a 10-minute break, go walk outside, or just sit on your couch, close your eyes, deep breaths. Do a 20-minute workout, like just a quick workout, get the blood flowing, like just do something, take your mind off, because nobody's productive when they're overwhelmed.
It does a lot of wonders. I'm telling you that.
I know.
That short break, you might be staring at something, you have to do it, and you are there for 3 hours and you're frustrated. A 10-minute walk from that spot, you come back with clarity. And then even a workout in the gym, I'm a gym rat. I would just say that, so even a workout in the gym, you come back and you're like, so happy. You're having a bad day and just go in there, clock in that time. And so it does work to refresh the mind.
Oh, sorry. I got
Go
you.
on.
But it's just because I have something that I really want to say to those mom and dad that are, tired. They're like the day's long, and, it's like you feel like you cannot go forward. It's like just too heavy. You know what I do sometimes in my truck? A nap.
Beautiful.
I give myself the right to do a nap in my truck for 10 minutes, put the air conditioning, and I just relax 10 minutes, but closing my eyes and try to nap. And then suddenly the phone comes back, and then I wake up again, and it just refresh you enough to finish your days. And it's like God says one day at a time, and sometimes it's just an hour at a time.
And even God rested.
And God rested.
That's right.
Very important.
Yes.
One day per week, we have to stop and do nothing. That's just a miracle.
Yes.
Makes me.
I guess that's the way we were wired.
Yeah.
I want to say thank you, Antoine and
Thank you.
JS, for coming on Her Mentality podcast. This is going to be live, and I hope listeners, you have enjoyed this episode. They have a lot of lessons. Like, we talked about failure. We talked about how failure led to success. We are still learning. We talked about knowing where to stop, knowing how to connect with people to get us to where we need to be. We've talked to the youths. Oh, it's been a very rich session. And we've talked about family too. Congratulations on your new one.
Thank you.
Yeah.
First girl.
Your first girl. Oh, how many grandkids now?
2.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Yes.
It's a new season. I hear it's a new season entirely.
Well, it's kind of having kids, but fun.
What? Get ready, Grandpa.
Oh, I'm ready. I want to be involved in those life, because I feel, that says like you need a village to
Raise a child.
raise a child.
Correct.
Well, I'm part of that village.
Yes, you are. A
So-
big part of it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you so much.
Thanks for having us.
Yes, thank you. All right, guys. Till the next one. Bye.